My name is Hingano. I was born in Tonga, raised here in New Zealand.
Born and raised in Haleiwa, Hawaii. I'm a mother of 5 beautiful children.
I was a high councilman over Self-Reliance, had been attending all these meetings, and we've been talking about it, but never actually done any class. But then I got invited by the state self-reliance specialist to check it out. I missed the first week, went to the second week, and just was hooked. I told Sina, I think this is what we need. We were just getting by on what we had. But after taking the course, I think the key to it was my foundation lessons before, because it really lifted our spirituality to know that this will work if we put our trust into it. One of the early lessons that we learned in personal finance was about tracking expenses. We'd get paid and I'll go to the grocery store without really knowing, what was going on, what was coming in and going out.
A lot of our expenses was takeout and junk food.
At my heaviest, I got to about 160 kilos, and I was about 160 when I started the personal finance course. And then we just kind of realized it's hard for me to preach and talk about personal finance and word of wisdom and stuff when I'm not doing it myself. There's a part in there that you have to be an action partner each week. I felt like it's made us, we're eternal action partners, if you want to call it that. It's made us more accountable. We'll text each other, we'll call each other before would spend. It's not so much that we didn't trust each other, it's just we wanted to make sure that we didn't spend more than in our budget. So I think that's something that would help a relationship and has helped brought us closer, is that we do communicate a lot more, not only about spending but about everything.
What's really helped though with taking this course for him especially is that he's more aware of how I spend the money, because there's times I spend a lot more money on junk food, and then he comes to me and asks me, oh, do we really need it? Where he's now more cautious of how I spend it. I mean, at the time or that day, it's just like, okay, it's just probably like $15 on pizza or $25 on a share box that can feed our family. That amount, within a week, accumulates, and it's only because of convenience that it made sense to us at the time. Having to see it on paper and tracking those expenses, it was kind of like an eye-opener for us in the way that we spent our money. When Bote would come home from his personal finance class, he would come home and he would share all these these things that he's learning. He's so pumped and so excited about it. Like, you don't have to have a couple attend the class, but if you have one attending and bringing that back home and being really proactive and really excited about it, it gets the whole family excited.
It's a new thing for us. Like, we've never had this much money saved before, and we didn't get no pay raise or a second job or anything like that. It was just by applying the principles.
You both have to be on board for this to work.
Those that are looking into self-reliance, it's not just another program. It's a way of life. It's the way that the Lord would like us to live.